Hi, my name is Eric Levine. I own Morris Tap and Grill and Paragon Tap and Table, both in New Jersey, and we're here to fire it up and live it up.
At the Metropolitan in New York City at Taste of Hope. We're here to battle cancer. So as we grace the entrance to the Metropolitan Pavilion, what do I see? This gigantic sign, and I know who designed it. Kim, how are you?
I'm great, Donna. It's so nice to see you.
Good. We're going to be spending some time together tonight. So you're here with your friend Melissa, who got you involved in Taste of Hope. And
yes, Melissa is a 5-time committee member for this event. I've been at 3 or 4 of them already. And when she asked our company to get involved this year, we said, sure, let's try it. And we pitched our idea and they went for it. So all good.
And it's silhouettes.
Well, it started out as silhouettes, and what we thought was, why don't we turn them into real-life stories? So if you look around, you'll see the photo with the real-life people, which are the honorees, and then we did a video series based on all of the honorees. So it really worked out great, especially with social media and marketing going more towards video. We were able to harness that and use it to promote the event.
I'm delighted to be honored. I'm a little overwhelmed. You know what? I didn't realize it was going to be this big. So, I'm really proud to be part of it. I'm proud that I've been able to raise some money for cancer awareness, and I'm proud to be working with a bunch of people that dedicate and donate their time to help other people, and we need a lot more of that.
And when you were coming up, who taught you how to be philanthropic? Who was somebody that made an impression on you, if you will?
You know, when I was the oldest boy in my family, my dad would have to he told me to share and give back and help others. I've always kind of been that way. I've always, as a young person, I've always helped other people in need, and I think that has to do with my upbringing. You know, there were a lot of broken families in my neighborhood, and mine wasn't, and we would always bring, invite kids from broken families out to, meals, movies, all that type of stuff. So I didn't realize that's why the suggestion was that way until I got older. But people that are less fortunate, or people that are sick, people that need a helping hand, it's easier to take from a big pile of wood and give to a smaller pile of wood and even it out. So,
Now, when you find out that you're an honoree for something, who's the first person that you call and tell? Because you must be so excited.
It's a great joy to be honored. So I generally call my husband, but people don't realize usually you're honored because of what you might be able to do for a charity. And I understand that and realize that because there are so many great people out there doing so many wonderful things. And so we're really here to celebrate American Cancer Society.
And how has that touched your heart? Because I know you're so philanthropic with so many things that you do, but why did you decide to participate here tonight?
I don't think there's a family in the United States or across the world that's not been hit by cancer. So cancer affects everyone, and American Cancer is now involved in $450 million worth of research for cancer, and they have Hope Lodge, which is a facility in New York City where cancer patients and their caretakers can go and stay when they're undergoing a cancer treatment. And I think it's fabulous what American Cancer is doing.
And being an author, obviously you speak so eloquently, but tell us about that experience for you and how you like to bring words to life.
Yes, I recently wrote a book, Successful Philanthropy, How to Make a Life by What You Give, with an introduction by Georgina Bloomberg, Mayor Michael Bloomberg's fabulous daughter. He's fabulous. And I wrote this book to encourage people to get involved in philanthropy and to realize that they have a lot to offer. It's not just about writing a check, but it's about giving your time and your knowledge. And then it's a practical guide. And I feel that if I can help others get involved in becoming volunteers, because volunteerism in the U.S. is down right now, and if I can get people involved in philanthropy, I want to do everything that I possibly can to get others involved.
Everyone equates your name with delicious food. I want to ask you, though, how did that happen? What was that moment, that epiphany for you when you said, I'm standing where I belong?
Well, that's very cool because I grew up here in New York City, Stuyvesant High School, but I went to Cornell Hotel School. So I had great ambitions to come back to New York and do a lot of things. But very modestly, in 1985, before you were born, we opened Montrachet with David Boulez as a chef, and that was the equivalent of winning the lottery without being able to collect the cash because we got 3 stars and we were packed. But 31 years later, I'm still hanging in there, so it's not bad.
Now, tonight's a very special night for you. Could you share with us your personal thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, we're all touched. Every family is touched in some way, shape, or form by cancer. My mother passed away in 2000 of lymphoma. So when the American Cancer Society asked me if I would do this, of course, I was ready to go. The restaurant community in general is very charitable. We do a lot of things, but this is one of the best events.
And tonight, what will you be serving?
Nobu is serving actually a tuna sashimi dish with hearts of palm and a jalapeno dressing. And my friend David Burke, who's our co-honoree, he's got some good victuals next door to us also. So.
And when you eat, when you dine, do you ever dine at home? I mean,
oh no, I do actually.
Okay.
My wife and I, we just moved to a gorgeous house in Piermont, New York, that overlooks the Hudson River. So I have to say, I do a lot of plating. I take a lot of food from my restaurants and I cook at home, but it's more of plating. No, but actually, back in the 90s, when the Food Network first started, I did almost every single show once, but it's hard to remember that far back. But before there was Grilling with Bobby Flay, there was Grilling with Drew.
Okay, here we go. Yay me!
Hearts of palm, the jalapeno is not too spicy, right? You can see.
With us now is Todd English, and we're going to see what they're making. Okay, what are you guys making?
First of all, this is such a great event. You know, unfortunately, my sister passed with cancer, and it's touched us and affected us in so many ways. So, you know, the fact that you're here and everybody's here to support this, that one day we won't have to have this event anymore. That's the whole reason for this. We'll move on
to eat and have fun and not have to raise money to help save lives.
We can celebrate that no one has cancer. That's the party we want to throw. All right, so here we go. Chef Sonny.
Hi, Chef.
Right, and Chef Hugo.
Hi, guys.
They're my suit, and he's the chef at my food hall here. It makes that wonderful place down at the Plaza Hotel happen. That mayhem, that chaos, that craziness. Look at him. Look how calm and cool he is.
And you're making pork buns, right?
This is duck.
Oh, duck buns.
Yeah, duck buns. That's okay.
Hey.
Duck, pork, whatever. Yeah. So this is a crispy. We
a little more upscale, right?
A little five spice, the hoisin. So it's sort of like Peking duck with a little bit more to it.
Okay.
Really fun.
And why did you choose to make this tonight?
Because it's a crowd pleaser.
It is
People
a crowd
always
pleaser.
love it, and it's easy to do, and it's good portable, and we won an award with it at the South Beach Food and Wine Festival, this same dish, which Sonny is so proud of. Where's the badge? Don't you have your medal that you're supposed to? I don't know what happened to it. Sonny, you got to brag a little bit, you know? Relentless self-promotion. That's what we do as chefs.
I want to ask you, why did you choose?
Did I tell you that my name is Todd English?
Really, the real Todd English.
Toddenglis.
Don't forget the H. Okay, so
It's a big E. It's big, almost as big as my head.
what made you decide to be a chef?
What made me? Because I didn't know what to do. With that, I just loved it. When I was a little kid, I got into it when it wasn't cool to be a chef. Now apparently it's cool to be a chef, from what I hear.
Chefs are celebrities now.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that. But I'm not really sure why.
When the recognition started happening for you, right? When was the moment, the moment of epiphany where you said, wow, this is life-changing for me?
I don't know. I mean, I think that it just kind of, it was just, things started just flashing and we were getting flown places and, going to elegant dinners, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. So, but it was, I'm very excited and fortunate to be doing what I get to do and love what I get to do. Love what I do. That's what I'm saying. Right? Go for it, baby.
Okay, here we go.
All right. It's crispy 5-spice duck, hoisin sauce, scallions, pickled vegetables. Yeah. You good? You're good? You're right? Right? I'll have what she's having.
We always been touched by cancer, and we need to help, and we need to find a solution, and we need to have what we can do with this to have a better life. And it's great that so many people, so many young people, that's amazing, that show up and support, and we're here having a good time by helping.
And I know you have a wonderful, creative, beautiful spirit about you. At what age did you realize, when was the epiphany for you that something was unique and different and that something was blooming forth for you?
You know what? When I was a kid, I didn't want to play with normal toys. I always steal my sister's Barbie, and I will play with that. And I will do clothes to them, and that's exactly what I do now. This is my life. This is what destiny put me in. This is who I am.
Yeah.
Wow, how did you come up with this?
How did I come up with this? So, basically, my background's in PR and marketing, and I love food. So, I really wanted to find a way to bridge that gap. And somebody that I knew had a daughter that was gluten-free, and I'm a big baker and not someone who has like a culinary background, but because I didn't want to start a restaurant or anything. But she asked me if I could make my cookies that I make that were incredible, gluten-free, because her daughter had celiac disease. And it took me years to come up with these recipes because most gluten-free cookies are not good.
But of all of them, that's one of your personal favorites?
Well, this one is this is the bestseller because not only gluten-free, but a lot of people are, looking for that flavor that they know from childhood that, emulates. All of our cookies are sort of a little bit of a twist on classic cookies. Our quinoa chocolate chip tastes very much like that famous chocolate chip cookie that everybody loves. Starts with a C. But with, a little added element of healthfulness, quinoa, and then the midnight brownie tastes like that sandwich cookie that everybody loves, but without the cream, because I never liked the cream. So it's really, really, if you taste it, it's spot on. It tastes exactly like that. And then, everybody needs a great oatmeal raisin, but no one would ever know. These are cookies for everybody. So no one would ever know that they're gluten-free.
go-to. It's Tito's handmade vodka with ginger beer, fresh lime juice, and elderflower liqueur.
Let's get this party started. What?
You had Corona.
That's not a sip. You're from St. Louis. They would be disappointed. No, you're better off. It loosens up the lips, makes you better on TV.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. All right. But lovely Sarah. How you doing?
Okay, with me now is Len Marks. And you know, it's fun for me being a Long Islander. When I see a Long Islander in New York City, it's almost like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? We're bridge and tunnel people, okay? But we're here supporting cancer tonight. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. You just took a fun headshot for me, and I was so delighted. So did you also do some photography or some videos here tonight?
I did photography and video. All of the videos we did for the event, we did all of them. Myself and Kim Poulos and Michael, one of our other videographers on the project. And I'm thrilled to be part of it. It was just a lot of fun. We came in here. We came to the American Cancer Society office, and we set up. And we did some great interviews. And we did some green screen work for their logo, their poster. We did that all there that day. It was thrilling. It was absolutely thrilling. I'm so happy to be involved with this.
And very moving stories from a lot of the chefs themselves, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. When you hear the adversity they overcame, and almost everybody is touched by cancer. I'm touched by cancer. I lost my mother when I was 17 years old. She had leukemia, but before that she had breast cancer. So I identify with pretty much anybody who has a cancer story. We all have cancer stories.
Good. Now, what are you making tonight?
We're making a ricotta cheese gnocchi with a white truffle cream sauce.
Now, the guy that we were talking to before, the other chef, told me that was his favorite dish. Is that also your favorite dish?
We have many favorite dishes of mine on the menu, but this is definitely in the top 5.
Okay, and how did you come up with this concept, this blending of flavors?
So normally it's made with potato. We wanted to do a lighter technique of just ricotta cheese. So as we toast it in the pan, you're creating this like frico, this fried Parmesan cheese, like the edge of a pizza crust.
Nice.
Yeah.
And why did you participate in this evening tonight?
We are just, we've done it year after year, and we continue to come back and just support and support.
And who taught you how to cook?
My grandfather, at a really young age. We used to eat eggs 3 times a day. So come to the Smith for brunch. We create great eggs. Ricotta cheese gnocchi that's been lightly toasted, served with a white truffle cream sauce.
I wish you could smell this. Okay, we're raising money to fight cancer tonight while we get to dine on delicious, yummy food. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Well, cancer is something that is very close to my family, as well as, unfortunately, so many people across the world. So chefs are a very, very tight community, and we work so hard, and we love to give back. So again, cancer is something very close to me. So whatever I can do to help anybody out there or their family that's going through this, I'm full on aboard.
And this is a great venue to have something like this. You know, we're here at the Metropolitan, and it's nice, it's open, it's airy and roomy and beautiful. Nice high ceilings.
Yeah, this is one of the it venues in New York City right now. It seems like I'm constantly, where we go tonight? The Metropolitan Pavilion. But they do it very well, and I mean, we have a room full of some of the most amazing chefs, great food, drinks, and a group of just passionate people as well, the guests as well as, of course, the chefs. And I mean, that's definitely for a night of fun.
And what are you serving tonight?
We are doing a shrimp dumpling with a young dashi broth and beach mushrooms.
Oh, nice.
So this is one of the signature dishes at the restaurant. Obviously, we're not a delicatessen, as you can see. And our saying is, we serve everything from foie gras to fried chicken.
Excellent. And what are these little pieces right here? So you're serving this tonight with these spoons, right?
Yep.
So are these like little tiny, what are those called, gnocchi mushrooms or something?
Those are beach mushrooms.
Okay.
Beach mushrooms. And then the broth is a dashi that we infuse with young ginger. I can help you out a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's tasty. Okay, now who taught you how to cook? Well, I'm going to try to eat this. I don't know. Do you think this is like a...
It's a one-biter.
It's a one-biter? All right, here we go. One-biter. Oh, Robin, I get so embarrassed. Hold on. Wow.
Well, this is my 7th year out of the last 8 years. I'm a 5-time survivor of cancer. So it means a lot to help Taste of Hope and help raise money and be part of this amazing event. And it's been a great event, raising lots of money over the last 11 years now. So to be part of it, it's an honor, to pay it forward and give back.
My friend who invited me, Kim, was telling me about you. She's like, you got to do Eric. Now I get why.
Awesome.
Right?
Yeah, Kim's awesome. It was, we had a lot of fun doing the video together. It's on the Taste of Hope website, and it's great to come out and to be part of something like this, and extraordinary chefs and amazing people who are attending. So for me, it's like paying it forward and having fun, and I get to showcase our restaurants while helping raise money.
Now, what are you serving tonight?
Tonight we're serving 2 dishes. We're serving our compressed watermelon with feta cheese and a olive dust, and then we're also serving a pulled buffalo pulled chicken with our blue cheese slop.
Now, did you say something about olive dust?
Yes.
How do you make olive dust?
Well, you take the olives, you dehydrate them, you grind them down, and then add a little maltodextrin to it to lighten it up, and there you go.
All right, let's try a little olive dust. And watermelon and something else, right?
Watermelon and a little bit of an herb vinaigrette.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, chef.
There you go.
Okay.
So you get a little
this
bit
looks good. Okay, so that's the olive dust like sauce on it?
Well, a little bit of dust on top of it.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Is that a nice bite? Is that good?
That's a perfect bite.
There we go. So, because I know, like, even with a fork, you got to plate it up on the fork, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, here we
go.
Watch the expression on the face. A little different, right?
Oh, yeah. I need a little more of that. That's really good.
Do it again.
All right. Woo! Thank you.
Well, the American Cancer Society is something that's very important to me. Prior to me becoming a chef, I was actually a genetic and molecular toxicologist doing cancer research myself. So this is just another way for me to help the cause and rally the support and help find a cure.
So now are you using your chemistry and your background in biology and everything in science to make delicious food that is healthy for people?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We are using foraged rams today. We have feta cheese powder. I made caviar out of Kalamata olives. So I'm bringing in my molecular gastronomy, bringing in my foraging, all the local stuff, using local ingredients.
Fabulous. I want to try that. That sounds good. Okay, so this is what kind of dust? Everybody's got some kind of dust going on, you know?
Exactly,
I
yeah.
mean, he's got it. He's got olive
Eric's
dust.
got dust, yeah. He has the olive dust.
I want fairy dust. Okay. All right, here we go.
Today I have, this is a feta cheese powder.
Okay.
Okay. And the pearls are Kalamata olives.
Okay.
And there's some braised Mediterranean goat.
Okay. Now, what would this be considered? Like an appetizer or like a...
This would be like an appetizer,
If you're gonna have a
absolutely.
party or something.
Yep. Savory, a savory appetizer for
Okay,
sure.
here we go. Cheers to everyone.
Enjoy. A lot of flavor going on there.
That is really good.
I'm
This
glad.
is like a fluffy kind of mousse almost,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Is it a mousse?
it's a panna cotta.
Okay.
Right. So there's no egg in that at all. It's just it's cream and milk and a little gelatin to help set it.
Excellent.
And it's very
this little-
healthy.
It's like a little tortilla.
It's a little za'atar
I
flatbread.
didn't eat on this side. You want this?
No.
All right. Food is about sharing and caring. Stay tuned for
Absolutely.
more on Live It Up.
This is my 5th year emceeing this event, and it just seems to get better and better every year, and you got to credit everyone behind me.
Why did you personally say yes to this? What is your connection to cancer?
Well, I think it'd be very difficult to walk down the street and not probably run into about 20 people that have had some type of connection to cancer. I lost my grandfather. My mother-in-law is a cancer survivor. So I think that on top of countless friends who've been affected, yeah, it was an easy sell. Not that I need to be sold on this stuff, but it's yeah, when you feel a certain bond with the whatever event you're associated with, it helps. That's for sure.
Now, so year 5 for you. So what's bigger and better and different about this year?
Bigger and better. Well, you know what? I say it every year. We got the best chefs in the world that come to this, but the guy that we're honoring this year is one of my favorites. I love David. So it's one of those things where you get it's all about the interest you can kind of drum up in the run-up, and David's great about that. If you haven't,
And the committee's doing the walk right behind us right now. How cool is that?
look at this. I mean, you're talking about a red carpet, just a beautiful bunch back there. So it's not, but you know what? It's also great to see their hard work pay off. It's great to see this turnout and the money that they raise. $250,000 is the goal. So we'll see if we can drum up a little bit more to get to that number tonight.
All right, here, let's do a drum roll. Ready? I think it's going to be higher than that.
I hope you're right.
All right, raising the roof here tonight, fighting cancer.
If you're out there and you feel like donating, you need that write-off. You know who to call. American Cancer Society. Taste of Hope.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage this year of the 2016 Taste of Hope from New York City at the Metropolitan Pavilion. This one I'd like to dedicate to my friend from high school who passed away, Victoria Noto Gann.